Something people really like to do is give you advice, and one of the biggest pieces of advice is they say, live life like you'll die tomorrow, which is, it sounds like good advice at first until you really think about, like, what it means. Like, I'm kind of deep down, I think I'm a bad person inside, so, like, if I really follow that advice, like, the first half of the day, it's like if I knew that I was going to die tomorrow, the first half of the day, I would just spend crying, and the second half of the day, I would just be, like, raping everybody that was Sorry about the please. Shakespeare had a lot of really intelligent words to live by. All the world's a stage, and, you know, a coward dies many times, or whatever the fuck he said that. But he also had a lot of things that he said that people, you know, didn't ever record. You know, that people, like, he said them, but people didn't write them down. Those are the words that I like to live by. Like, things that Shakespeare just said we didn't know about. That he just, you know, he probably said. Like, one of the things I think Shakespeare probably said is, I think he really just said, you know, I'm just going to stay home and jerk off today. Like, that's one of the things that I like to say. That tempts me right here. I was in a sports bar the other day, watching sports. This particular sports bar was called Pizza Hut. And they do this thing in sports bars where they mute the TVs so they have the like subtitles for deaf people. But I think deaf people are just like us in the sense that they want to watch sports. They don't want to read sports. Like if two deaf people are watching something, like watching football, and then they see like a tackle or something, they don't like look over at each other like, oh my God, did you read that hit? There was this McDonald's ad that was on the radio, and it got pulled off, I guess, because pit bull owners were mad. And it's basically, well, it said, like, petting a pit bull is risky, but eating McDonald's isn't risky. Which, that makes sense, I guess you would, you know, because pit bulls really aren't that risky, I guess, aren't that dangerous. But that ad probably should have been pulled because it's just weird. Why is McDonald's, like, why is their selling point that their food, like, isn't poison? That just makes it sound like their food is poison. That'd just be like, we don't sell horse meat. And they're like, what? You guys sell horse meat? What did we just say? We do not sell horse meat here. This is going to be my last one. One time a girl broke up with me via email. And I didn't even know it was her at first. I just thought it was spam email. Because the subject of the email just said, get a bigger dick. Thanks, I've been Rank Jones.